And so this game that we play with God, let's make a deal, it usually goes down like this. You get busted committing some sin. You name it, you know it. And now everybody and their dog knows about it, and that involves the inevitable public shame and humiliation. And then there are consequences to pay, everything from a few cold nights out on the couch to perhaps even time in jail. And when you finally run out of lame excuses for your behavior, you can no longer bear the stress, the scrutiny. That's when you finally turn to God and you throw the proverbial Hail Mary. Please, God, I promise never to do this again. I'll go to church. I'll even endure one of Tim's long-winded sermons, whatever it takes, but I just want this to go away. And that's really it. It's not so much, I want to get right with you. I want to find joy in your presence and have real contentment and happiness in my life by abiding in your will. That's really not the intention. It's, I want to get out of this situation, this pain right now, if you can just make it all go away magically. And so you make promises you never intended to ever keep. All to learn, or all in an effort to earn back God's love, His approval, or just some semblance of comfort for yourself. But what we fail to remember is that love, especially God's love, it never works this way. Now I'm going to ask for a volunteer here. Brother James, please forgive me. You can beat me up afterwards, but let me ask you this question, bro. Why do you love your children? Did you guys hear that? It's crazy. He says, they're mine, I love them. Now, I didn't script, I didn't give you any money, I don't think, nothing like that. I did test this out on his brother the other day because I just wanted to make sure if he says it, then anybody will say, And so but that's why any parent's going to say the same answer. Why do you love your children? They're mine. I love them. That's it. It wasn't, well, they cleaned their room today, so for the next 24 hours, they have my unconditional love. And then the time runs out, and then they better be on it. That's not the way love works. And that's not how God's love works. And yet so many of us, we approach Him on those terms, don't we? God, if you fix this, I'll do this, and then you'll love me again, and my life will be right again, and I can cope, and I can manage, and I can get through the day. Only if you'll make this go away, the humiliation of a public sin, or just the pain of something going on in your life. And we make deals with God. I want you to understand something. God in heaven loves you like a child. You're His. You're going to mess up like your own children mess up all the time. And He's going to discipline you. There's going to be pain involved. That's something that so many of us miss out on, is that love involves vulnerability and it involves pain. And that's true with our relationship with God our Father as well. It's not the type of pain intended to crush us. It's the type of pain that's usually intended to show more of His love and correct us. And that's it, just like a loving Father does. So we love our children because they belong to us, because they're ours. And that's the same thing. Your children don't have to earn your love. No parent in their right mind puts those kinds of conditions on their children, and we don't need to treat God in that manner either. If you will, real quickly, turn with me to 1 John chapter 3, verse 1. See what kind of love the Father has given to us. And then here it is. This is you. That we should be called children of God.